Hi, welcome back to Me Time with me, Helena. I'm so incredible happy to spend this time with you again today. For today's Me Time session, I want us to grab a drink, sit back, and talk about a skinny young man who spent much of his young facing relentless rejection, yet eventually became one of the wealthiest and most influential people in the world. Imagine growing up in the poverty, having average look and struggling through school. After graduating, you apply to college and get rejected. You apply to join the police force and get rejected. Again because you are considered to start. Then the first gaps happen in your society. 24 people apply for jobs. 23 are hired. And one person is started anyway. That 1% was Jack Ma. Now, in most of us we in his position, we may fall into despair, believe that life was unfair, and simply give up. But for Jack Ma, rejection was never the end of the story. To him, every no was simply another sign pointing him toward a different path. The turning point came in 1995 when Jack Ma traveled United States for the very first time. There, he was introduced to something called the Internet. The first word he searched was beer, and the search result showed American beer and German beer, but there was nothing from China. Then he searched for the word China. Again, almost nothing appeared. At the moment the eye were open. While most people will complain that the internet was incomplete, Jack Ma saw an opportunity that no one else could see. He thought, I'm going to bring the internet to China and connect Chinese business with the world. When he returned home, Jack Ma didn't waste a single second. He didn't have millions of dollars. He didn't have advanced technology. All he had was a tiny apartment and a handful of friends who believed in his dream. Inside that small apartment, Alibaba was born. People laughed at him. They said, "An internet business in China? You're dreaming." But Jack Ma didn't care. He believed that waiting for perfect condition was the beginner's mistake. If you want to create change, start with what you have. You don't have to wait until everything is perfect. Sometimes start small is exactly how big turn begin. But as imagined, the journey was far from easy. In 8 years, Alibaba almost ran out of money. The company had almost no income. At the same time, powerful companies like Bai entered China with enormous financial resources. Alibaba was hanging by a thread. During the difficult time, Jack Ma gathered his team together. He told him that a great leader is not the smartest person in the room. A great leader is that one who can keep everyone's hope alive during in the storm. Then he introduced a company philosophy that changed everything. Customer first, employee is second, shareholders third. He focused on creating value for customer before chasing profits. And when customers were happy, success naturally followed. Alibaba didn't just perfect and conquer it. So, what can we learn from Jack Ma's story? His life remains after extraordinary success does not belong only to people with perfect backgrounds or those who started with endless money. Success belongs to those who refuse to quit when life keeps saying no. Don't be afraid of rejection. Sometimes rejection is preparing you for something far greater. As Jack Ma once said, today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. Most people die tomorrow evening. Today may feel difficult, tomorrow may feel ever harder, but never forget the sun always rises after the dark night. The greatest tragedy is not failure, Is giving up just before you break out or leave? So whenever you fancy today, keep learning, keep growing, and never stop moving forward. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Helena. I'll see you in the next episode of Me Time with Helena. Bye bye. Thank you so much.